Right, that's dinner stirred. So I've got about 20 minutes till I need to pull it out of the oven. And gonna need about another 10 minutes before I can actually eat it. So move on to the next piece, which is this one. So what is it on here? Okay, that knot's a little loose now. To be honest, with this knot, although it's a little loose, there isn't really any big gaps, so that just needs gluing. So it doesn't need any. It doesn't need any sawdust on that one. Now, if I had some tiny little paintbrushes, I'd use them for this, but I don't, so I shall have to put up with using my cotton buds. What I want to try and do, if I can, is not leave too much excess on the top, because it can be a bitch to sand down, but also it can affect the colour of a varnish if I don't get it all off properly. But the key bit there is glue where there needs to be glue. Let's see if I can apply it. I know in the past I've used the cotton buds for application, but I tended to find it to be a little messy, but it might in this situation just be a little bit tidier. Right. Now I'm not going to do anything to the bit where the screw hole was. I'm going to leave that because unfortunately I do think if I put any glue or anything on there, it's not gonna fix anything. It'll make things worse if anything. At least that's the way I see that at the moment. Right. Okay, now on to this one, which is the main repair, isn't it? The crack and a few knots. Now with this knot, okay. That's a bit awkward. Kind of doesn't really. I suppose if I glue it fully one way, and then I can sand around it, I should have used the cotton bud there. Now I might actually have to leave this way up so that this can set a little bit. So I've got a feeling if I turn it over it could just move, and I don't really want it to do that, which means I might have to wait to actually do the crown. I suppose I could do one side. And basically what I'm thinking with these is when I turn them over it's going to be sticking through a little bit on the other side, where it can just be sanded down. Now the reason I've done it this way round is because on the underside there was a little bit more of a gap where I would have had to have filled, so hopefully when I turn it over there will be less filling required. Now hopefully I've been able to push enough through there, but like I say, I'll get done from both sides to strengthen it up. Okay, so let's take a look at this crack then. One of the things I'm going to be careful of is that I don't glue up the screw hole. Now what I could do as well is I could clamp this, but I'm not going to, because if I do, then chances are when I put the screw back in it's going to push it open, and even though I've glued it there's a good chance it could still split. So I'm not going to go for a wood fill on there either. If there was a hole, maybe, but there isn't, so I'm not going to do that. I'm basically just going to apply some glue and then push it in. And the thing is with this split, this isn't something I could carve out because of it being through the screw hole. Now it might turn out that I might be able to sprinkle a little bit of wood on there. Also, I suppose I could try, it might help. It might, well, not necessarily help, but it might work. No, I don't think this is going to be anywhere near the best repair in the world, but as always, I'm not after the best, I'm after good enough as I learn things. I think I may be able to get a sprinkling. I won't bother on the end, but on there I think I will be able to get a sprinkling. And perhaps just enough to be able to give it a bit of colour. that's actually worked quite nicely. I mean, there's not going to have been a lot that is just put on there, but so just along there, yeah, like I say, it's not a lot, it's just enough so that it's wood there, not glue. Okay, let's see if I turn this over, is that going to move? I think it might if I apply any pressure to it, but so I'm going to turn it over anyway, say fuck it, and let's see if we can apply some more glue on this side of the split while that dries a little more. And like I said, I didn't use lots of the glue on it. It literally was just enough to seal it. I mean, it might need a couple of applications again. And on this side there is a bit more of a crack up there. Trying to wipe away the excess, not spread it about. Should have got more paper. That being so much. Right. And do a similar thing with this end and we'll see how we get on, but there is a much bigger split, as I mentioned, on that bit, which I push down on and it could just pop all the glue out. I do need some more of my paper, which is under the camera. Okay, well, we'll see how that comes up. Right, now I've got a bit of time, so how long have I got? About 5 minutes. So I'm going to apply the glue. I'm not really end up wasting some glue here. Okay, wind's just picked up. So now, yeah, this knot is now sticking up. It's protruding, but that's fine. I can try sanding that down. And on the other side, it's indented a little bit. I mean, it wouldn't matter which way I'd have done it. It was going to be indented and protruding one way or the other. But hopefully, doing this, it'll glue it in place, and then I can sand this side down, and the other side I can sand the actual wood down to the knot. Okay, which was the... Oh, it was that one. Okay. So it's a knot that's on the top, but it kind of comes out the side. We'll glue it. Wow, just think, in years to come, someone might ask you, what did you do during the coronavirus? And your answer will be, watch this fucking knobhead. Fucking build some shelves. Right, that needs setting aside to dry on the crack and the knots. And I've got a few minutes, so let's deal with this, which I think that might need a little glue on as well. This is mainly going to be the last bit. I can smell that my dinner is nearly done. Now I know this one I had mentioned I could have tried sanding it down, but the dowel is protruding too much. It would have been a nightmare, pain in the arse sanding that. Now admittedly, with having the power sander out earlier, I could have given it a go, but I opted against that. I mean, in hindsight, I could have done it. It'd have taken a while. So let's... Okay, so at least now I have a level that I can then just put a little bit of well, I'll be able to just give it a light sanding. Right, I'm just going to apply a little bit of glue to this knot because there's a couple of cracks in it. I'm not going to apply a lot, just a little, not a lot, to this knot. Okay, I think I'm done with me gluing. Right. Yeah, that is all of my gluing done for today because my dinner's ready, and I think I did actually get all of the bits that I wanted to do done. Well, at least now I can leave these. Yeah, I can leave these until at least tomorrow, or at least tomorrow I can have a look at them and see if they need touching up, but at least they're a step closer to being able to be varnished. Okay, see now that, it looks a little rough again, but only because obviously I've filled it and glued it. When that's sanded up, I reckon that'll look cool. Okay. I'm done. See you in a bit.